Matters in the marriage. Let's talk about it. Matters in the marriage. Let's talk about it. By Dr. Christiana Akede. Let's talk about it. By Dr. Christiana Akede. Let's talk about it. Matters in the marriage. Let's talk about it. Matters in the marriage. Let's talk.
Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining this morning. I am welcoming you to Matters in Marriage. Yes. It's a great privilege to come to you today again. This time we're talking about sizzling and shining. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. It doesn't matter how you started. No, you are on a journey. So today we're just going to be discussing some few things to help us along the way as we journey through our life together as couples. Yes, marriage is beautiful. I always love to tell you that. It's good to do life with somebody. And you know what? It doesn't matter how you start. It only matters what you're doing with what you have right now. So, sizzling and shining because it's summertime in the Western world. So, we've finally come out of the cold, heavy coat and heavy jacket and indoors. So now it's time to brighten your day, brighten your journey together. It's time to do life and have fun. Yes, have fun together. The Bible did say it's better, two is better than one, because when one falls, the other can lift him up. So it's good to do life together with your spouse. So today, sizzling. That is sizzling together, like you sizzle your grill, sizzle your meat, sizzle, and your relationship will shine. Yes, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really, really excited with this topic. And I want you to join. Please share this link. Invite your friend. And preferably, I would love for couples to actually be sitting together. And if possible, hold hands together. And if it's possible, put your feet on each other and just listen and have fun together. I promise you this is going to be a great conversation. You are going to learn. And it's not only about learning. You also have to implement the few things that I'm going to be sharing, all right? It's summertime. It's time to, shine. You have the flowers, you have the trees, you have the gorgeous weather, and it's time to just do life, together. All right? Marriage is beautiful. It's God's plan. God instituted marriage, and he has put things together for us to enjoy one another. Isn't that what they say, right? All work and no play makes who? A dull person. So it's time to play. Yeah. All right, let's get started. General housekeeping. It's summertime, vacation time, deadline time, grilling time, doing all these things. So let's do a quick general house cleaning. Number 1, have a resolve within you and your spouse that you are going to enjoy summer together. Everything starts from the heart. Everything starts from the mind. Yes, be intentional. Decide that you and your spouse will enjoy summer together. No matter the fighting, no matter the argument, no matter the that has gone, it's gone with winter, okay? It's summertime. It's time to be intentional that you are going to enjoy the season, the summer, and you're going to enjoy your marriage and enjoy each other's company. It's a decision you have to make. You have to be intentional about it. All right? Don't just let life fly by and time fly by and you're like, oh, I don't even know what we've done this summer. Here we come now into fall again. And now, it's time to be indoor. No, be intentional. Be intentional that you are going to enjoy summer together. Please share this broadcast. This is really important. Because I know a lot of us, we love to work. Those of us in the Western world, it's work, 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 work. It's work and work and work and work. Because you got to pay bills, you got to do this. Honey, if you don't take time to do life with your partner, you are running a great risk that disconnection can start. And if it's not taken care of, it can develop into something else. That's number one. Be intentional. Number two, plan your date night or your vacation ahead of time. This is really important because some of the places that you probably want to go, some of the things you probably want to do, if you plan ahead of time, you can know the prices, you can know how to shop around, you can look for discounts, you can, you plan ahead. Don't let it be a last minute thing. Because, in this part of the world, last minutes are always expensive, okay? It's always expensive. So right now, maybe you've not started planning. We're in June. You can plan for your summer outing or something, maybe July, maybe August, and shop around. Look around, look for prices, look for discount prices. I like discounts. There are some websites that have promotions and discount for stuff. So tap into those resources. Really, really important. Yes. And I said another general housekeeping rule, you don't have to break the bank, right? I mean, if you have the means to go on a cruise, you have the means to go to fly to this place I really love to go, and I'm still gonna go to the North Pole. Maybe you want to do something great adventure, but at the same time you can still do things locally that doesn't, that will not break your bank. So plan according to your finances. You know what? You don't want to be on vacation and you start arguing. And you start saying, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Da, 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 da. No. So know the budget. Have the budget. Plan the finances. Look at the cost of things and the things you want to do. And, plan it. You don't have to break the bank also. There are free events in so many localities. I don't know where you are, wherever you are watching me from, but in so many places during the summertime, there are free concerts. There are free, just outdoor gathering that the two of you can just go and do life together and just breathe, and just enjoy the atmosphere. Just enjoy, just enjoy each other's company. And probably you have opportunity also to just hang out with other couples, other families. These things are healthy. They are very, very healthy. All right. All right. I've had occasions where nobody wants to take the leadership on the planning. I've heard couples says, oh, I'm the only one that keeps planning and the other person doesn't do anything. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't have to be an issue. If you are gifted in planning, please just go ahead and do it. I always say marriage is not a quick pro quo. You do for me, I do for you. That's not what marriage is. Marriage is serving the other. One person needs to take the lead. In my home, I always take the lead. You know what? I always take the lead because I'm the one that sits by the computer 12 hours a day. I take the lead. I take the lead. It's okay. Just give me the mullah, give me the chin, and then, we'll get things done. But now, my husband is stepping up. I think he planned our last 2 vacations, which is good. So somebody needs to take the lead. You don't have to not do anything because somebody wants to take the lead. No. If you are the one that is good at planning, please go ahead and do it, because you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a time that is good. Somebody needs to take the lead. All right. Also, we have to be considerate about each other's likes. Some people like to be by the water, ocean. Some people like to, just hang out maybe in the park. No matter what it is, discuss, share, and be open to learn about each other's likes. You know what I'm saying? And be ready to compromise. Make room for each other. Yes, thank you, my IT guys. Thank you. Make room for each other's like. All right? Make room. I know sometimes I tell my husband, I say, hey, can we go to the beach? And he will be like, but you don't even know how to swim. I say, yes, it's good. I don't know how to swim, but I can be laying down at the beach and just be reading my book, or just watch others, or just watch the sunrise, or just watch the sunset. For me personally, you know what? As long as I'm out of the house, I'm okay. As long as I'm out of the house, I'm good. Yeah, because, you've spent like 4 months indoors. So opportunity to just leave the house is great idea for me. So work with each other's likes. Maybe your spouse or your partner likes mountain climbing. You may not be able to do maybe like 12,000 feet. Maybe you can do 4,000 feet. Maybe you cannot do any feet. Maybe you can be at the valley, But consider each other's need. All right? All right. Good. Next, be intentional and be purposeful and focus on your outing. Don't allow distractions. As couples, it can be really interesting sometimes. Sometimes you have a good intention and you set out. And because you remember now you have an adversary who always wants to be the spoiler. The enemy wants to come in and cause misunderstanding. All right? I'm going to tell you somebody's experience. So these people, I know them very, very much long time ago. And they set out to travel on a vacation. And the man was driving. And because they had gotten like heated arguments in the morning before they left the house, the man was driving. And the wife is like, hey, this is the direction. It was like, no, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you, kind of thing. You know what happened? They found themselves, because the woman was like, okay, I'm not going to be talking to you since you don't want to listen to me. And the guy was just driving. At the end of the day, they found themselves in a naval base. And you have the army brought out their guns and everything at them. And the kids were screaming and crying in the vehicle. And then he was like, I can't say anything. The silence treatment. Okay. If you want to kill us today, that's good. All of us will just die. Luckily for them, the military, they were like sympathetic, like, guys, you missed your way. You are 5 miles out of your zone where you're supposed to be. So why am I telling you this? Don't allow distraction. So there's what we call turnaround full circle. When something happens, address it, but don't let it linger on. And don't use bullets to kill mosquito, please. Please. Don't allow distractions. Little argument can spoil the whole outing. So if there's a misunderstanding, address it right there and let it go. Let it go. Yes, let it go. Don't dwell on it. Turn around full circle like it never happened. Find something to start up the conversation again. And learn to forgive. Remember now, I saw this post and it says, if you don't know how to forgive, don't go into a marriage relationship, because marriage relationship is the headquarter of offenses. Your spouse is going to annoy you, you're going to annoy each other, but learn to forgive, release, and let go. Because you're on a mission. The enemy wants to make sure you get this thing worked up. And I've been there before, I'm being honest. When you just get worked up on nothing, things that at the end of the day really doesn't matter. So you get yourself all worked up, and then you messed up the vacation. And then sometimes I've had like, oh, if this is how we're going to be doing vacation, then I'm not going to go with vacation with you anymore. No. Don't allow distraction. That's why I say be intentional. Be intentional. If things comes up, address it and turn around full circle to continue on your outing, to continue on your dating, to continue on the vacation. All right? Good. You get that? Please share on Facebook. Invite your friend to join. And if possible, you can put, if you're on Facebook, please share something about your last vacation or your outing or your date night with your spouse. We would really love to read it. Okay. Excellent. Next, make arrangement for caregiver if you have children. Make arrangement for caregiver. Utilize your resources. All right. It says something like use your tribe. Some of us that are church people, if you have been involved in your church, in your local assembly, and you have families that you are close, utilize them. You don't have to pay for everything. And this also boils down to, do you have good relationship with the people around you? They can be helpful for such time. Because I know sometimes caregiving can be expensive. But if you can use your community, if you can use your tribe, if you can use your friend, your family, for that period of time that you're going to be away, if you're having a date night, this is not a vacation, I'm talking about date night, use them and be thankful for them. All right. Use your community. Thank you. Use your tribe. Use companies. Use some of the companies that have services for providing care for your loved ones. That way, they are in a good hand, and your mind and anxiety can be released, and you can enjoy your outing. Okay. Lastly, on my general housekeeping, take pictures, make video together, because it looks like this is frozen, right? Oh, okay, thank you. Because you can look back on these things and appreciate your time together. You can look back. One of the problems with marriages is sometimes because we don't create memories together a lot, we don't have a bank of good times. When I say bank, I say BANK. You don't have a reservoir of good times together. So when things happen, you don't have resources to draw from, to comfort you, to bring back your memory. Create good times together. Take silly pictures together. Do faces together. Do stuff, just make it fun and interesting. All right. So that's my house cleaning before we actually go into the sizzling. Yes, please do share on Facebook. Please share on YouTube. Share the links on what is it called? On YouTube. Share on Instagram. Share. Please invite somebody. This is fun. All right. Thank you. Can you put that last point again? Thank you. I think it says, yes, be committed to the cause. Don't take extra shift. Don't go and say, okay, because you don't want to go out with your partner, you go and take extra shift. Those of you that are into shift job, don't do that. You are ruining your marriage. I've heard people say, oh, I'm going to take, we need, separate time to be away from another. You know what? Having separate time from each other is good, but it's also, if care is not taken on how you manage it, it can become something else. I have seen couples says, "Oh, we're just we're not in a good place now, so we just need time away from each other." The longer that time away from each other, the potential for the enemy to step in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say, "Oh, you just go and don't come back." No. Even if you are mad, you are having disagreement, let that person go and come back. All right? These things don't help your marriage if it's not managed properly. Okay, thank you. All right. Don't take extra shift. Plan to enjoy summer and sizzling. Now, let's go to sizzling together. I love this one, okay? So, number one idea for sizzle together as couples, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah. If you are somebody that's from like a country like where I come from, we love to go to parties. You know, you dress up all nice and cute with your makeup. You know, the two of you go out, have fun, dance. Maybe somebody's invited to a wedding party, to a housewarming party, to maybe it's graduation party, maybe it's a christening party. Please go together. You know, my friends, dress up all nice, all cute. Hold hands together. If you are like from where I come from Nigeria, we love to go to parties. So you go to party, you dance. You dance together. And if it's possible, we do our owambe. You do it. You know, our owambe means you spray money. You know, so sometimes I say, you know, you are my husband, you need to spray me money, even if I'm not the celebrant, you know. But it's good because it brings you guys closer. It connects you guys together. Attend parties together if possible. And when going, enjoy the ride there. You get what I'm saying? Enjoy it. And when you get there, enjoy each other's company. If there is dancing going on, get up and dance. Dance together. That's number one. That's number one. Sizzle. When you are together, sizzle. Hold hands together. Hold hands together. Take good pictures together. You get what I'm saying? It's good. It's really, really good. It's summertime. So in the Western world, we don't do parties like that all the time, you know, because of the weather sometimes. But during the summer, you have all kind of invitation. So plan to attend together and enjoy it. Okay, number two. Thank you. Number two. Movie nights. Movie night. You see, movie night, I'm not good with movies. So, because I'm not a movie person. If you are like me, movie is a boring thing for me. I sleep off. So, the only kind of movie I probably watch is like documentary. When you have a good documentary, that catches my attention. But if your spouse, like my husband likes movies and he likes action movie, so what do? I enjoy it with him. Although sometimes he doesn't want to enjoy my documentary with me because he thinks it's boring, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Have movie nights. This movie night, if you have kids or something, you remember I told you one of our podcasts, I did speak about the fact that we have, you know, we lock our doors. And when our kids were really young and really small, we tell them, if you want to come to our room, you have to knock the door and we have a password, a passcode. And if you can't recite your passcode, we will not open the door for you. And I remember back then, the passcode is, may the Lord bless me, may the Lord increase me more and more, you, me, and my family. So each of them have to, they have to recite their passcode to enter. But but for your date movie night, get a movie that the two of you will enjoy. I don't know. Maybe both of you like the same type of movie genre, or maybe I don't know. But the purpose is to connect together. And when you're having movie night, I call it sizzling. It's not time for one person to be sitting at one end of the couch and the other person is on the other end of the couch. No. You are sitting hand in hand, leg on leg, and you're watching together, enjoying the action. Although sometimes when movie is going on, I don't want somebody to talk to me also, because I want to hear what is being said. But sometimes some people want to be talking. So, but got to accommodate each other. All right, next, sizzling. Lake/riverfront picnic. If you are in a nice location where there's a lake or a river, plan to go and just sit. It's beautiful. Just sit, have a picnic, enjoy the river, enjoy the scenery, enjoy, just just enjoy the company of one another. In this kind of picnic, you want to pack your blanket if possible, some refreshment if possible. Maybe some people like wine. There's nothing bad if you have your bottle of wine, but you're not going to be drinking and be driving anyway, so be careful with that piece. So you want to have a nice romantic lake or riverfront picnic. It's good if the weather permits. Two of you sizzle together. You can lie down on your blanket and you're watching the star or the moon together and just do life together. It's also an opportunity. You can even have your cheese, share cheese mouth to mouth. It's good. It's connecting. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's fruit. I don't know, but it's good. Sizzle. You gotta sizzle together. Come on. All right. Let's go. Take day trips. All right? You don't have to stay in an hotel or something. Plan in the morning. Wake up, have a schedule. Maybe there's a local a drive to a different region in your locality, a place you have not been before. 2 hours, 3 hours, visit museum, visit landmarks, why doing all these things? Connect together. It's not about so I always remember this story that somebody shared. He said one day he was walking along a trail and the man was like half a mile ahead of the pregnant woman. So the pregnant woman was dragging herself behind, struggling with a big tummy, and the man is like, well, I don't have time to be wasting time with you. And he was like almost half a mile ahead. And the man said, I had to stop. And I called him, and he called the guy and said, hey, first of all, who is responsible for the state of this woman? This woman is your wife. Why are you a quarter of a mile ahead of her? Why the two of you are out walking on a trail? If she cannot walk as fast as you want, you need to slow down. So he took it personally and said, I have to correct this because this woman is by herself with her big tummy and you are not considering the fact that this woman is pregnant and you are like miles ahead of her. No. So when you are on your day trip, do things together, slow down, walk together, hold hands, take pictures, look at things together. Day trips are really good. They're not expensive. Especially in the Western world, the gas prices now is, they're trying to bring the gas prices down. You can go on a Saturday morning and you are back in the evening. You come back, you've hung out. You probably sometimes, eat at a restaurant, you meet other people, you see interesting things, you laugh, you smile, it's very good. Day trips are really, really good. I really love day trips. It's good. Next, watching sunset. I like that. Watching sunset. If you are in a location where you can actually see the decline, the setting of the sun, beautiful. Even if you're in a place where, especially when you're in a place like there's a mountain that is behind the sunset, you can see it's gorgeous. The reason why these things are really good and interesting is because it releases tension and stress also from us. You get what I'm saying? Watch sunsets together. It's good. It's beautiful. I know somebody who always like to do it. I've not really done it, but I think it's something I would love to do at some point. Just go out and watch sunset. And I think maybe I've watched it sometimes when we visited California. I think so, but I'm not very sure. But I think, sunset, that's a moment also to just have like a romantic conversation. Look at each other in the eyes and communicate your love for one another. You get what I'm saying? It's really good. Okay. Sizzling, that's what it is. All right. Next activity that's good for guys for you to sizzle is dinner in the patio or your deck if you have that opportunity. So you plan a nice dinner. You know what? And oh God. You know what? Let's take it further. Okay? I love to cook. Okay, good. We still have a good time. I love to cook. Right? So this is what happens. I cook, and then I'm exhausted. So if you want to have dinner on the deck as a date night, I'm just advising. Maybe you don't need to spend your energy cooking at first. Maybe you can order food. Or even there are services where you have planned what you want to eat, what you want to cook, what you want to enjoy with your spouse, and you buy the ingredients and you invite a chef come to your house and cook. Oh, I love that. I think that's something to do. Invite a chef, 8-course meal. Invite a chef. And the chef, oh my God, the two of you are like king and queens. And you are having a nice time on the patio, on the deck, and you have your chef cooking your favorite dishes and serving the two of you. And you are just out there chilling, relaxing, and just enjoying, munching. Please, that is not the time to start having conversation of the debt we are owing, or start having conversation of all the likes and dislikes and all of those things. No. Yes, I know some of you want to say, oh, but I don't want to be pretending. Do you know what? Sometimes you have to pretend. The world call it pretend, we call it fake. We call it faith in the Christendom. Yes, sometimes you have to. Enjoy the moment. Push all those negative things aside and just focus on enjoying each other. So get a shelf. Don't overwork yourself if you can afford it. But if not also, it's good. You cook the dish that each other like, or maybe you cook one that one person like, one that the other like, and then you cook one that both of you like, and each other you can enjoy your meal individually, and then you can now eat together as couples. Share this broadcast. Please share. Okay, let's go. Next one, thank you. Just go for a walk, stroll. Look for a nice green scenery. Maybe a park. Maybe a flower garden. You get what I'm saying? It's good. It's beautiful. It will help your relationship. It will help you physically also. Okay, I try to do that. Myself and my husband, we try to do that like every Saturday, because that's when he's really like off. So in the morning, We wake up, we go to the park, and we walk. In fact, today, when we were walking, he saw someone who was walking alone. He saw a lady that was walking alone. And he was like, oh, this is how you walk alone by yourself when you come to the park without me. I say, yes, for sure. That's how it is. All right? Go for a stroll. Go to a nice place. Go to a nice place. Karaoke or dance night. Music is fun. Yeah. You are allowed to be silly when you go for karaoke. You don't have to know all the song. You get what I'm saying? Get your mic. Let him get his mic or she get her mic and sing along. And move. And dance. Step. Karaoke is good. It's good. It's really nice. Okay, you can sizzle through that means. Next, thank you. Ice cream party. Or ice cream parlor. Okay, that's one of my splurge. When I want to splurge myself, it's ice cream. Though I'm trying so hard now not to be doing ice cream. But there are nice ice cream places where the two of you can just go have ice cream and sit down and enjoy the ice cream together. There are so many type of flavors, and it's not expensive too. There are ice cream places in your locality. Maybe ice on a cone. Maybe you want to do slush. It's there too. Maybe you want to do should I give a hint of my favorite? Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. Because I think that mine is like 2,000 calories. maybe whenever I visit the ice cream parlor, maybe mine is like 2,000 calories. So let me leave it alone. let me not expose myself. But it's a nice thing. Go out and just hang out in the ice cream parlor, maybe on a Saturday evening, maybe on a Sunday evening, maybe after a work day, just go there and enjoy. Sizzle. Remember, the purpose is to what? Sizzle together. All right? All right. This one is really nice. This is really nice. So, dressing together has a caveat to it. This is how it kind of came to me. How about you select 3 days in a week and you be the one to pick out each other's outfit? So, maybe for the weekend, maybe for the church, maybe for church service, going to the church and you say, okay, the wife picks up the husband's outfit. The husband picks out the wife's outfit and say, okay, I love to see this dress on you. Whenever you wear this dress, I love it. So, you pick it out. Maybe you do 4 weeks in a row. So you dress up each other. And when that person is done dressing, remember to give the compliment. Like, you look beautiful. I know women, we love that. We love to hear our men tells us that we look beautiful. And if there's no dress, find something that you can pick out for each other. Pick it out. And be proud to say, yes, I dressed my man or I dressed my woman this morning. I love this one. Next, I really, really love this. Write a romantic letter to each other. This one is so beautiful. Sit down and think about the good moments. Think about the values you've brought to each other's life. Think about how you have helped each other. And write a nice, beautiful. Listen, I'm not saying go to the internet and copy stuff. I'm not saying go to the internet and copy stuff that you don't do or that is not real. Write a love letter to one another and mail it if possible. You can decorate your envelope whichever way you want to. You can decorate the letter whichever way you want to. Write it romantic. Let the expression, look, let your partner read your letter and let expectation set in. And let the love hormone start working. Let the dopamine start rushing. And select a good location where you're going to read that letter. Okay? It could be a bedtime at night, but you have like a cup of wine by your bed, and the 2 of you are on your bed, and you are maybe watching something or listening to some jazz music. Look, listen. There are nice Christian jazz music. So don't say, oh, this woman, No. If you go to YouTube, nice worship jazz music is on there with nice music, and you have this letter. Maybe you read one paragraph, here it's one paragraph. You write, romantic letter. You see, these ideas, right? Some of them, I came up with them because I was sitting there and these things keep coming to me. Write letters to each other. If possible, mail it. I know we're in the days where you don't mail letters anymore. Mail it to my darling wife, to my darling husband. All right? Who will do that? Who is going to do that? Indicate if you're on Facebook, if you're going to write letter to your spouse. I want to see who is going to do that. Do it. It's nice. And keep it. One day I was reading something online about a couple who's been married for, I think, like 94 years. That is really blew my mind. The lady said she's been keeping all the Christmas and birthday card that her husband has been sending to her since they were married. They were married for 47 years. For 47 years, she's been keeping all the Christmas card. Those days when we have Christmas card. I know nowadays people don't do Christmas card anymore. She's been keeping it, and all the birthday card that the husband has been sending to her, she kept all. And she says sometimes she will just pick them out and read and laugh. So communication. Writing is very, very important. When you write stuff, it's good. Write it. Express your true feelings to your spouse. Tell them how much you love them, how much you care for them. You get what I'm saying? And you are reading it to one another. Okay? Next, take a day off together and do activity together all day. If you're going to do laundry together. If you're going to cook together. If you're going to be doing house chores, do it together. Go shopping together. Go anything you want to do that day, do it together as a happy couple. Sizzling. Remember, we are sizzling. All right, next. Lastly, take a dance class if possible. If possible, take a dance class. Or maybe dance together in your living room. Have a music. Dance with wine. Oh, I also have this. In some area you have wine tasting, where people go, to taste all the different type of wines and all of those things. So plan it. Look at your community news website. See what is happening there. There can be wine tasting in your area, and it's free, because the goal of wine tasting is for them to invite you to their winery so that you can buy wine from them. There are non-alcoholic wines and there are alcoholic wine. Depends on your choice. So go for wine tasting. It's good. It's free. It's free. It's free. Yeah. And also, finally, all these ones we just spoke about is not like your real vacation. So if possible, go for a real vacation where maybe you travel, you go on a cruise, you go to a different city, you go to a different state. Explore. You get what I'm saying? And while all of this is happening, remember, you are intentional about it. The purpose is to connect, to refresh, to reignite. You get what I'm saying? To rekindle that love again. I hear couples say we just cannot connect. Honey, you are not the only one that have that problem in your marriage. So don't think because we don't seem to be able to connect that means we are not. It's not the plan of God for me. No, that's not true. It's not true. For you to be able to connect is for you to find things that the two of you can compromise on and do together. Do life together. Yeah. So, sizzling. And as you sizzle throughout, maybe you pick an activity for a week. Maybe you say in a month, we're going to do 2 of these activities that I've lined up. Or maybe you have your own activity that I did not mention. Do it. It helps you. Nowadays, employers are really big on work-life balance. And some employers, they're actually forcing their employee to go on vacation. They don't want you to be working and drop dead at work. No. They want your life to be balanced. Because you know why? To replace you costs company much more money than to keep you. So, life balance. Balance your life with work. Don't overdo any of them. I'm not saying don't work. You're going to work, but you're going to have life also, so that you can also live long. All right. Any question? Any comment? All right. So, sizzle and shine. Please share this broadcast and take time to enjoy the summer. Have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful relationship. I love you till I meet with you again. Have a wonderful day.